Yo, haha, Magnificent.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Magnificent coming back with another quick sneaker review. Today, we got the RS Dreamer Ebony and Ivory. I did open the box up already to kind of take a peek, see what the differences are between the RS Dreamer Concrete Jungle. Of course, we got the Ebony and Ivory. The reason why I opened up this box, long story short, is because I didn't know what the heck this was. And if you look at the box, it looks similar to what you would normally see from Yeezy Supply. They use the same sticker labeling, so I thought it was Yeezy. And got excited for a second. Didn't even look at the sticker or anything like that, and kind of opened it up. But we'll get into that. So there are some color differences between the Concrete Jungle and the Ebony and Ivory RS Dreamer from J. Cole. And there's one thing that I didn't notice about the shoe, at least the shoe box, that kind of differs, and we'll get into that momentarily. So with that said and done, I will say that if you have tuned in, which you pretty much have, stick around, man. Stick around. We got a little giveaway going on for December. I did mention that in my previous video. And if you're a new subscriber, listen, welcome and thank you for subscribing. There will be a nice giveaway towards the end of this video. So with that said and done, let's get straight into it. And we have the limited. I do say limited because this was, to me, it's a very, very weird release, because it seems like Puma just made it limited or exclusive to the Puma website. I didn't see this on Foot Locker or any other Champs Finish Line like I saw with the previous RS Dreamer releases. So if you weren't on to when they released it, the chance that you getting the shoe was pretty much slim. And now it could be to the point where Puma may have decided to release it and make it kind of limited. So at first, maybe next year they might do like a wider release. Who knows? But this is the box, and this is what I was talking about, because the RS Dreamer boxes that I've seen in the past, they usually feature J. Cole and kind of like a Jordan logo type of display. So you can see J. Cole right there with the basketball holding up with the logo, the Dreamer logo on here. So it's kind of weird that they went from this to the standard Puma box that you would normally get with any other Puma shoe. But then I realized, you know what? This is the original RS Dreamer that J. Cole wore in terms of the colorway. The Ebony Ivory is the one that he wore during the All-Star game when it was featured, the NBA All-Star game, when it was featured in Charlotte. And I think there was a still picture of him sitting next to Kanye West, and Kanye was wearing his Yeezy Quantum basketball. So when everybody got caught up in that hype, and it seems like that's when people started recognizing the RS Dreamer shoes that J. Cole was wearing. So that's when people started to speculate whether he did some type of collaboration with Puma, because it was a shoe that we never seen before. But it's a shoe now that you'll be able to see on the Magnificent channel. You can see again, it does come in this standard Puma box, and I didn't see the size and tag until I saw it like kind of up close. Looks like they put a picture of the Ebony and Ivory shoe on the actual label versus giving you that whole RS Dreamer box like we had for the Concrete Jungles. So let's flip this bad boy open. You can see that they do the whole hoagie style wrap when they do these. Actually, let me put this right here. When they do the wrapping for the RS Dreamers, it's always that hoagie style. I don't know if maybe that's just Puma in general, because I can't recall that they did that for the Nipsey Hussle shoes that released. But let's just get this thing open real quick. And let me take a look at this. Look at this here. She was dope. This shoe is dope. But the colorway, I tell you right now, the colorway is nice and clean. I like how the color blocking that they use specifically on the Ebony and Ivory. It does have some similarities to the Concrete Jungle, but it's just that all around, this is a clean white and black, and you could say like a light gray shoe. So let me put this here. All right, so we got the Pro Foam midsole. You can see right here. Pro Foam midsole here, and it also features the RS foam on the heel, which I think is dope. And of course, you got that high abrasion outsole, that rubber outsole, and it has deep traction. And that's for, when you're playing on the court, you're trying to do some hard cutting, whatnot. this is the traction for it. And me personally, wearing this as a lifestyle shoe, it is very, very comfortable. So that RS foam technology that Puma's put in this shoe is pretty dope. And of course, you got the mesh upper, the white mesh upper with black overlays. And the suede that they decide to use on this is not the dark gray suede. Let me just put this right here. Put this right here so you guys can see it like a side-by-side. It's not that dark gray suede that they used on the Concrete Jungle. They decided to use majority black on the outer sole of the shoe in terms of the, on the side panel of the shoe. But on the inside, you see that it's like a light gray version, whereas on the Concrete Jungle, it's a dark gray. Either way, I think both are clean. It does have that disruptive cord lacing system that's supposed to keep your foot kind of snugged in. That's what you see right here, that's wrapped around, which I think is dope. And the fact that it does have 3M technology, if I'm not mistaken, because on the mesh upper, where you're seeing right here, there's like a gray small stripe towards the front, towards the toe box, and that's supposed to have that reflective glow. And there's also 3M featured on the pull tab and the mini tabs that they have around the heel of the shoe, and that also reflects and glows. You'll see that on the on feet when I get to that. And of course, man, I'm telling you right now, this is a clean colorway. You can't go wrong. I mean, look, make no mistake. I got the Nipsey gear going on. I throw these bad boys on, and it's a party. So again, when I'm looking at this, when I look at the Concrete Jungles, and I look at the Ebony and Ivory, the one thing I do like is the fact that on the mesh, you notice that the lining of, put this right here, you can look on the lining on the mesh on the Concrete Jungle, you see that it is smaller versus this version where it's actually wider. The mesh, when I talk about the mesh texture, so you can see that right there, it's wider. So it's going to stand out more than this shoe, if that makes sense. So this is kind of like brighter in the light versus this. And they're both white mesh, but this one is just stands out more. Oh man, this is the shoe, man. You know what? I got to do the on feet for this because, and looking at it, and I like the design, I like the way it feels. Like I said, I don't play basketball in these shoes, but I do consider this a lifestyle shoe. And it is very, very light and it's very comfortable. It does take some time for you to kind of get into it. And me personally, I didn't go true to size. I went a half size up. Normally I wear size 12.5. For these, I wear size 13 because I like more room towards the toes. So that's exactly what I did. And of course, you got to have the Dreamer logo. Now this is the logo that they featured, the Dreamer logo that they featured on the Concrete Jungle. It's the same that you see on the Ebony and Ivory. The only difference is that I've seen is the color blocking scheme on the foam. So where instead of seeing the concrete that you're seeing on the midsole here, it's just a straight plain white on the foam. And then of course you got towards the bottom, towards the outsole, you got the heel, you got red featured here where it's white here. And where it's white here, it's black here. So it's kind of like an inverse to a certain point where, you know, you see it white and black. The only difference is, like I said, they didn't use more, they used less concrete on, of course, it's the Concrete Jungle, so they used less of that and just made it a clean white and black version, hence Ebony and Ivory. So I think that the concept is dope. The shoe is clean, but again, it was limited. You couldn't order more than one pair from Puma.com or they were canceling the order. And luckily I was able to secure my size before it sold out. I think this pair is still available, but it's right now, if you went on Puma.com, it's 16, 17, 18. That's the mega boat foot, and I really do not have that. So with that said and done, man, these shoes, again, going to do the on feet. Ebony and Ivory RS Dreamer, J. Cole, shout out to you, man, because these things, they are clean. They are clean. And I think this might be the sleeper Puma of the year. Definitely sleeper Puma shoe of the year. Definitely these Ebony and Ivory. You can't go wrong. And I'm not sure how many people actually have this shoe in terms of the YouTube channels. I don't know who has the shoe, but me personally, this is clean. So your boy Von Nipsey, before we do the on feed, just want to tell everybody that it's going to be a very, very, very busy December. So there's a chance that this may be the last video you may see of me up until, let's say, Christmas or the week after Christmas, because like I said previously in my videos, there's going to be some stuff going on. So I need that time to actually make the transition from point A to point B. I'll get more into that when it happens, and it's down the line. But to prepare for it, it's going to be so many different steps. Your boy's going to be busy like crazy. So yes, as mentioned before, another Ancestry DNA giveaway. And listen, this is the greatest gift, at least in my opinion, that I can give to you, especially for my subscribers who must be 18 years older and must be in the United States of America. Just keep that in mind. I just wanted to kind of give back to the community, man. You guys invest a lot of time to me, so I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And this year has been nothing but giveaways. And this is the last giveaway because Ancestry DNA, I'm telling you right now, is the best gift you can give a person, especially because you know a little bit more about your history than you probably knew now. Or some people that just don't know at all, and it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going back into your family lineage and you're trying to learn a little bit more. Hey, step into the Ancestry DNA game. You probably will link up to more people in your family that you never known before. You'll learn more about yourself too, as well, as I believe that I said in the past. I definitely believe in the system, and quite frankly, I tried to trick this thing so many different times. I'm talking about fake names, fake addresses, random DNAs, because all it requires is your saliva. So once you submit a portion of your saliva, you mix it in the chemicals that they actually produce within the box, mix it up, you send it back, you'll find the results, and you'll be surprised how accurate this thing is. So, your boy Magnificent, Ancestry DNA giveaway. In order to enter this, again, I don't need you to subscribe to my Instagram or link me up on Facebook. No, I just need you to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and all you have to do is comment the phrase that I use at every single end of video in terms of you guys stay blessed. So stay blessed. If you comment down below and you subscribe to the channel, you're 18 and in the United States of America, you will be entered to the free Ancestry DNA giveaway. And I will announce who the winner is the Friday, which is the week after Christmas. That's when I'll be back, the week after Christmas. I'll be back on YouTube channel unless something happens this Saturday. It's a couple high profile shoes that are coming out, so you may or may not see me Saturday. It depends. It wouldn't be a review, but it's usually a recap after every time I get some type of shoe, just as proof to show you guys that your boy is the manual guy. The manual guy, I'm not gonna say manual king, but the manual guy. When I get my shoes on this channel, I just want to kind of like put the video on notice, so you know that I'm not using bots. No across the water stuff. This is all genuine, all legit, all the time. So your boy Magnificent, let's do the on feet for the RS Streamer Ebony and Ivories. You guys are probably seeing this for the first time because, again, I think that this was limited, but I do think that there's going to be a wider release next year. It just depends on how they decide to market. You maybe see these shoes pop up, and when you're watching the NBA games, upcoming NBA games, I know it's just preseason now, but when the players and the team start playing more, players like Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green, and I think LaMelo Ball, if I'm not mistaken, because he signed with Puma as well. You may see them start wearing these shoes. They're very comfortable, and I'm pretty sure that if you were playing basketball in these, in my opinion, you'd probably be doing good. So your boy Magnificent, RS Streamer, Ebony and Ivory. Let's do the on feet so you can see what these things look like in regular light, as well as that 3M pop technology. I'm out, and you guys stay blessed.